So we're heading down to the pond. Come on, Sky. We're heading down to the pond looking for daffodils, and some people call them jonquils. We have little daffodils. Sky's hiding behind me, won't stay in front to get his picture taken. Sky, good boy, smile. Smile for the camera. My name is Janice Aldridge. Welcome to Ponderosa Pond. We're out in East Tennessee, and we're glad you're coming along for our little adventure. We hope you have as much fun as we do. So we're down here checking out to see if any of the daffodils, or they're small daffodils or jonquils, depends on what part of the country you live in. Around here, most people just call them daffodils. But anyway, this is our mud. Oh, we have just mud everywhere. And it's finally, we have some sunshine, but we still have standing water. It was sunny all day yesterday. And it's just been, we've been getting 4 to 5 days of rain. Just mud everywhere. The water has gone down. It was just a whole bunch of muddy water through here. So it's kind of starting to dry up a little bit, but it's still have some standing water. But yeah, for the last few weeks, we've had nothing but rain, 4 or 5 days out of the week and no sunshine. So it's sunny out here in East Tennessee in the Smoky Mountains. And it's kind of nice to be able to see deep down into the woods. During the winter time you can. This will be so overgrown you won't be able to see but maybe 2 foot into the forest. But we are looking for some daffodils and jonquils. We're starting to see them at lower levels pop up. And so that's what we're going to go check out today and see if ours are starting to pop up. So let's go down to the pond. Well, I saw this out in the field. Came to take a look. It's a huge anthill. Yeah, but from the looks of it, it's not active right now. I hope not. So anyway, yeah, it's been rained on all winter. Oh, whoa. Nope, we got ants. Woo! Yep. Okay, so that's an active anthill. We'll come down here and take care of that. And my dog found the pond, so his legs are already muddy. Well, that's a huge anthill, and we don't want one that big in our pasture area, so we're gonna have to come and take care of that in a little while. Wow, that thing's good foot above the ground. Good foot high above the ground. Okay, so we've still got quite a bit of standing water out here. This part, this is right by the spring head anyway, and we always, when it rains a lot, we have another spring head. We don't have it marked. It's just a wet water spring, but it's up here. And so we've got water standing everywhere. Just water all through the place. Been a wet last few weeks. So we're down here at the pond, and we've had a lot of wind, a lot of rain. We're gonna have to get sticks out of the way. Got a lot of sticks down. Wow. But we can see really easily, or at least I can. I hope I can get this on video. You can see where our creek flows into the pond, and you can see the path that it goes into the pond. We're about half the pond anyway. But we've got quite a bit of flowing water right through there. And then it goes off into the pond. A lot of algae again. So one of the things that we had done was last year, we had bought a big bag of goldfish and dumped it upstream here. And they went in, we had like 500 goldfish. Put them into the pond, and they cleaned up the pond. So we didn't have algae. Now we do again. So one of the things we're looking at is, do we have any goldfish? We're going to try to see if we have goldfish down here again. So haven't been able to because it's been so dirty and rainy. You got to have sun to see them, but pond's not looking real great. And not super high. We probably have a leak again. Yeah, we'll go down there and take a look. It looks like this should all be filled in with water, and it's not. So we're gonna have to fix the pond again, fix the leak. We'll have to do some investigation and see, because our pond's about half the size that it should be right now. Well, I don't see any goldfish down here. Maybe there is one. Yeah, I see. No, that's not one. Well, the water has a green algae growing up on it again, and when we had the goldfish down here, we didn't have any issues with it. They kept the algae eaten down, no problem. And now, and we had quite a bit, they were growing pretty good size last year, and now looks like I don't see any. Now usually we have a whole lot more algae on here, but they took care of all of the algae last year, all summer long. It was great. But I do not see anything. We put about 500 goldfish out here, and they were just doing wonderful for a long time. So, well, one thing we got abundance of is gnats. There are gnats everywhere. So we may order some more goldfish and see if we can kind of help the algae out again. It was less than $100 to get 500 of them shipped to us, and that's cheaper than a lot of other things that you could do. We don't want to put chemicals into the water. So, oh, I see some goldfish. I see some. Okay, I don't think you all can see it. You got to catch them right in the light, and they're just little orange things down there. So I do see they moved back into the murky. They had just come into the clearing, like 2 of them. So anyway, we do have some goldfish in here, but the water is just too murky for us to really see right now. And I would say we don't have enough goldfish to keep up with all the algae, and that's probably why we have so much now. So we'll look into it again. It's a nice natural trick anyway. Throw some goldfish out there. We did not feed the goldfish. We just put them out in this pond. We have a steady flow of water that comes in constantly. It comes right out here. You can see it flowing out through there. We're gonna have to clean that up again. And but it's always got water flowing through it, and plenty of algae and little plants and lots of bugs around down through here. So I did see 2 goldfish so far, but just 2 of them. Oh, I think Sky likes to eat algae. Oh, it won't hurt him. Ugh. Thank you. He just shook all over me. How nice to be nice enough to come out. He loves the pond, but during the wintertime it's just too cold to come down, so I don't even encourage him to come down here because I don't want him to get into it. And the first thing he did when we got down here was he just ran right in and jumped in and got dirty. Says that's what a dog's supposed to do, get out there in the pond. That's not gonna work, Sky. Anyway, well, I was hoping the water would be a little bit clearer. I didn't realize we had so much algae in it already. And like I said, if we just have a couple goldfish that made it, that's not really enough to keep it cleaned out. And we have an awful lot of gnats. So if we still had quite a few of those goldfish, we probably wouldn't have all these gnats around either. They're really good at taking care of the gnats and mosquitoes and stuff like that. So Anyway, we hadn't been down here to check on them. I think I see one more goldfish. Could be one of the same too, because there's not like, before you could see them and you could just see like 50 or 60 of them, and there were 3 or 4 different schools. Oh, good. There's no way you're gonna see them now, but I see right over there in that sun, just right over there, I can see some gold. Let me see if I can zoom in enough, but with all the other coloring. So if you look right where, can't get my finger into it. I'm trying to point to it, but I can't see my finger in this even. Anyway, right in there where there's kind of like a V over there where you can see the trees. There's a little stump sticking up, and then over there, there's little glimmers of orange popping around. There's a school of them, not a lot, but a few, and I can just barely see them when they stick out, when they kind of go through the sunny area. So we do have a few goldfish that have made it, and they better get busy and take care of all this algae. But I don't think we have anywhere near what we had. No telling. We have turtles down here. They'll eat the goldfish. We haven't ever seen a crane over here, but there are cranes around, so they'll eat up your fish too. So just don't know what's happened to all of our goldfish, but I don't think we have near as many as we did, and can't get a really good picture of them. Oh, there's my finger. Okay, so right around in there, but you really can't, especially with the little waves across it, you just really can't see. But there's some orange right through there. Yeah, I just don't see it in here. Not with all the reflections. Those trees make a beautiful reflection though, across the pond. Well, it is the end of February here in the Smoky Mountains in East Tennessee. And still haven't seen any. Oh yeah, here they are. Okay, so we wanted to look for some of our daffodils. And so here they are. Whoops, let me get that back down to regular size here. I had it all zoomed out, and there we go. Okay, so here we go. We have a few poking up, and look at this. They are not blooming yet, but they will be shortly. These are the first ones to bloom in the spring, and a couple 100 feet lower elevation, they are already starting to bloom. So I wanted to come and see about ours, and look at that. Ours are also getting ready to bloom. So hey, that's a great thing. That's wonderful. We have a few of them popping up here and there. So let me walk around and see if we can find some more on the other side of the pond. I'm Janice from Ponderosa Pond Homestead. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoy living out here in East Tennessee. We live in the Smoky Mountains, and it's a beautiful area. We do most of our videos from our homestead, but we do occasionally just in the surrounding areas also. So if you would like to see more of these videos, then subscribe to our channel and ring that little notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know every time we upload a new video. We hope you enjoy them as much as we do. You all have a wonderful day.